Hello, everybody. My name is Side Games.
Whoa. The bomb has been dropped. Welcome back to the Milk Fridge podcast. This is episode 8.
Right? Is it? Yeah,
Yes,
episode 8.
Episode 8. And we got some little stuff to talk about, so stick around. We got Pokemon Worlds coming up. We're gonna talk a little bit about decks that might win, probably. We got some Smash tournaments.
It won't take that long because decks are kind of boring, but...
Yeah, it's like, wow, you can run Dragapult, you can run Glindango, Gardevoir, but whatever. We got a couple of Smash tournaments. We can actually talk Smash Brothers because a good amount of stuff is happening right now.
Yeah.
So it's worth talking about it because we have Smash Factor that just ended, and we're getting Supernova really, really soon, which will be probably one of the bigger tournaments of 2025. And then we could also probably touch up on a couple of other topics, like some news that's been dropping for the Pokemon Presents, all the new stuff that we got from there, and the Nintendo Direct that actually just didn't have much. We can't really talk about anything there because that's not what we talk about.
Yeah, there's nothing really to talk about there if we're being honest.
Yeah. We got a little FNaF 2 trailer.
Oh,
I love talk about that.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna be talking about the FNaF 2 trailer.
And we probably. Oh yeah, we also have the Play Pokemon app. That's something else we go on.
Yeah, I haven't actually seen the Play Pokemon app, so I haven't seen anything for it. I didn't even know it existed.
I haven't seen anything of it either, but I've heard.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay.
Starting off, we got some Pokemon news. And I think it's best we get off the bad news first.
Yeah, okay. So recently in the Pokemon community, there are things created called proxies and translations for Japanese cards that are created for educational use for English players to learn the cards before they officially come out in English. Well, one of the biggest people who did this, Justin Basil, recently passed away, and it was kind of unexpected. No one really expected him to pass away. It was really devastating. He did the translations for the website Justin Basil. He created the Eternal format. He just did a ton of stuff for the Pokemon community. He hosted locals. I mean, he was just a huge part in the community, and not only that, but he was also an elementary school teacher. And he passed away sometime in July. I don't exactly remember the date in July that he passed away. But unfortunately, that happened. And I really don't know what to say because it was really devastating when I read it for the first time because I had just recently gotten into his community and I had actually talked to him about something, and I don't remember what it was, but we had talked about hosting something, or just talked about how hosting works.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then a week or two later, he sends a message that says, "Hey, local's been canceled for tonight because I'm sick." And then he sends another Twitter post and a Discord message that says, "Hey, headed to the ER right now." And then about 3 hours later, we get the message that says he's passed away. And it's wow, this is so...
really unexpected and sudden.
It was just so, unexpected and just absolutely devastating. So, in honor of Justin Basil, they opened a GoFundMe page. I think it's open till August 8th. I don't know if the podcast will be up by then. But
yeah, I guess by the time this podcast is out, the GoFundMe is probably closed. But
something up on our X page and on
okay,
stories.
Okay, well then, a while, probably a week before this episode's uploaded, you'll be seeing a post that says you can go donate to the GoFundMe, stuff like that, just to help support his family. And one of the big things was his cats. Because they didn't have money for the cats, so they just needed to GoFundMe for the cats, and to be able to keep the website open a little bit longer. and stuff like that. So, unfortunately, that happened.
Yep. I don't know. You've been seeing it like in all of July, like really late July. Just a lot of people just
A
passing
lot,
away.
yeah, a lot of good people passing away, and
It's
it's
crazy.
not just like people on the internet either. It's like people
Real,
like
real people that you recognize their faces.
yeah, real
and their
people that
voice.
yeah, you're like I won't say names, but we've had so many people in our hometown just like pass away.
Yeah.
Like and they were well-known people. And it's like, "Oh my lord. What? This is just bonkers." Like was July just a bad month for God or something?
July was a pretty
It was
bad month.
it was a pretty bad
It was
month.
a pretty bad month.
But
We're out of July. We're in August.
yeah, some other bad stuff happened in July, like mega ultra rares.
Wait, which one of those? Oh, those are the gold.
Those are the gold cards that look fake.
I'm okay. Look, listen, man. This is a crazy U-turn, but the gold cards they're fine. Okay, they look cool, and they seem like very cool collector's cards, and I think it's way better than the old gold cards. The old gold cards sucked.
Yeah, they just look fake. Like I guess because it's like
They're all gold. I get like they're all gold, and it's like
looking at the new gold cards. It's like I didn't expect them to look like this.
I
Like
think it'll grow. I think it'll grow.
I think it'll grow on me too. Once I get my hands on a gold card for the first time, it'll be like, oh wow, this is really cool.
Oh yeah, because of course, like in-person cards that you see the texture on it, and it's like,
Yeah.
wow, this is a piece of art
Yeah.
on a card. Like some of the other Mega Evolution SARs that were released during the Pokemon Presents. A SAR, whatever, Secret Art Rares have been revealed for the Gardevoir EX, Mega Gardevoir EX, Mega Lucario EX, Mega Kangaskhan EX, and Mega Venusaur EX. And I will say the Mega Venusaur
All the SIRs have been released now, so we can see all the SIRs, but those were the 4 that were released during Pokemon Presents. Because the set's officially been released in Japan. Mega Symphonia and Mega
Right.
Brave have both been released in Japan. And, of course, English sellers have also gotten their hands on some of the Japanese cards. So
Yep.
they're selling them as well. So we can get our hands on them at some point. Maybe we'll get our hands on a couple SIRs and gold cards from the Japanese set, and we'll show them to you on the podcast. But we've seen all the SIRs. We've seen all the Mega Ultra Rares, which sounds so weird to say. The MERS.
Mega
The
Ultra
MERS.
Rares.
The MERS.
Oh, Incineroar. Incineroar's back. Hey, friend.
Incineroar.
Yeah, the mic is in the way. Hungry Incineroar. Well, I will say, the SARs are they're really good.
They are really good.
I love the Mega Venusaur line.
Yeah.
All the
connecting
arts
art.
connect, and the color contrast is pretty clean. But that Gardevoir card,
Yeah.
you know that card's gonna be expensive.
Oh, yeah.
That's
100%. That's
easily
going to be the most
ex-
expensive card in the set.
over the gold card. It's gonna be the most expensive card in the set by far.
Always. Well, the SIRs are always more expensive than the gold cards. That's
Right.
always how it is.
And this one's Gardevoir.
Yeah. Even though the gold cards are more rare than the SIRs.
They usually are, right?
Yeah. Incineroar. Yeah, we showed Incineroar.
Yeah, that Gardevoir card, probably the most expensive card in the set, and for a good reason. It's stunning. It is stunning.
It's a beautiful card.
No one. I don't even like. Imagine seeing somebody at a tournament use that card. I'm just like, dude, you should not. You should be banned, DQ'd, and never allowed back in the store.
Yeah, you should never be allowed to compete in a tournament again if you use the SIR. If you use SIRs in your IRL decks, you should burn. Yeah, I'm looking at you.
I run the SAR Iron Hands in my Joltik box. I really like the card though. Listen, man.
It's not that expensive of a card, though. It's like a $23 card.
Okay.
So it's like Like, okay, when I say SIR cards, I mean like the expensive SIR cards. Like, I was being told about someone just played a Giratina.
The
Giratina,
the gold
yeah.
Giratina V stars.
No, the Giratina V, the SIR,
Oh.
or not the S.
Oh.
It's that one.
Oh no! Don't do that! No! 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 And then they riffle shuffle it. Oh. That card is beyond PSA 8.
Yeah, but okay. So let's get off the. Okay, Nick. Fine. Okay, guys. You guys should totally like and subscribe. Oh my god. Beep, 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 beep. Do it. Do the thing.
I'm not doing it.
Do the thing.
That is the worst thing ever.
Do it.
I forget. I literally forget what I did.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Sorry,
you should subscribe.
Yeah, you should subscribe to the Creature Nuke.
To the Milk Fridge podcast.
Yeah, the Milk Fridge podcast.
We got podcast. We got episodes of me and this guy playing TCG coming soon.
This guy.
This.
I've gone into this guy territory.
Well, okay, look. Every other podcast is this guy, besides the John one. The cooler one and I may play some Pokemon cards and do some games. Maybe the episode's out before this podcast, but
Maybe.
maybe.
I still have to edit that one because that's me.
Oh, right. But yeah, we got that. We got these more podcasts coming up. We're probably gonna do a little bit more content, so subscribe and take a peek. And clip that.
Don't clip that. Don't clip that. Okay.
Totally
So
clip that. Oh,
let's go a little bit into
Pokemon one more time.
Pokemon one more time.
Mega-
Oh yes.
Mega Dragonite is our first.
That's not what I was thinking, but yes, Mega Dragonite 2.
Oh yeah.
We got two things to talk about.
Right. We got our first ever new Mega release for the games and the cards. Probably eventually, I'm sure we're gonna Mega Dragonite card. But we got Mega Dragonite as our first new Mega for Pokemon Legends ZA. And I think people either love it or hate the design.
I'll be honest, I'm mixed on it. I think it's cool that they brought designs from Dragonair into Dragonite because Dragonite does not look like Dragonair.
Yeah, no, it looks like its own thing.
Yeah. So it's like, okay.
I will say I'm also mixed on it. But if they can make the shiny of the Dragonite pink or blue, like the
That would be
Dragonair,
peak. That would be
then I would say
peak.
this is a really good Mega design.
That would be peak. So that's really the only Mega we got from Legends ZA.
Well, the news for the Megas, there's not really anything you can really tell about the news, other than it looks like they went into more of a flying type for it instead of dragon.
Yeah.
So it's, I think I've seen something about it. It's like a more supporter Pokemon.
Who, the Dragonite?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a more support focused Pokemon, and it's a flying type. But I'm sure in the card game, it's probably going to be a dragon type, and if it's like a support Pokemon in a stage 2, I don't really got any idea. So like the only like supporting stage 2 that we have right now is like
All your Dragon type Pokemon do 50 more damage.
no. That should not be a thing.
Hey, it's a Mega. It's a Mega
I mean,
Dragon
okay,
type that's
yes.
3 prizes.
And
Gotta make it decent.
I was
Buff
thinking,
Dragon Pulse damage by 50?
I was
That's
thinking, what if they just do like the Pidgeot route?
Quick Search?
Yeah,
It's gotta have a good attack. It can't just be a Quick Search Pidgeot.
I know. Yeah.
But while we're on the topic of TCG, Worlds is coming up in
Worlds.
August. This month.
This month, 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Actually, like less than 2 weeks.
I
isn't
know,
it?
yeah, it's less than 2
15?
weeks. Yeah. Unfortunately, World starts on a Friday, and I'll be at school, so I can only watch day 2 and day 3, which kind of sucks. Well, I can watch the end of day 1, but I can't watch the beginning of day 1.
Yeah.
So I
But
can
that's-
watch like
that's day 1. That's
yeah,
Pool's
day 1 is like boring.
No one cares.
Day two's gonna be so fun. It's gonna be Gardevoirs and maybe a Dragapult and a Raging Bolt here and there. But you can't forget about Gardevoir. I'm going to kill every Gardevoir player.
Oh, okay.
Truth nuke.
Right ancient box.
No, what?
Yo, you hit Guardy.
Oh yeah, I guess you do hit Guardy for weakness.
It's pretty fun.
With a Monkey Dory though, so you can move damage off. Low key.
You don't even need a monkey.
Yeah, you do.
I mean, okay, yeah, I guess whatever.
Because then you can, yeah, you need.
You gotta have a monkey for their monkeys. Okay.
Yeah, monkey to monkey.
Monkey to monkey, monkey see, monkey do.
But point being, we're gonna go ahead and talk about what decks we think we're gonna see finals day, and who we think is going to win.
Is that top 4? Finals day top 4?
Top 8?
Top 8. Okay.
Or maybe it's either top 8 or top 4, but we'll go top 8.
All right.
So we'll talk about what decks we're gonna see top 8. I think we know what we're gonna see.
I think we all know what we're gonna see, but it's all gonna come down to the tried and true matchups.
Yes.
Of all of these decks, because the matchups pretty much are going to define the tournament runs. Because when you look at it like this, the Gardevoir players are going to beat the Dragapult players and the Raging Bolt players, of course. But who did the Dragapult and the Raging Bolt players beat? They beat pretty much any deck
that's not Psychic type.
That's not Psychic type or not meta.
Yeah. So any non-meta deck, you pretty much lose to Dragapult or Raging Bolt.
Now, if you really want to beat Gardevoir, there's a couple of dark type decks out there.
Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl's a big one.
Grimmsnarl is a huge part of the meta right now. I think we see a lot of Grimmsnarl just because there's going to be a lot of Gardevoir.
Okay. I think Gardevoir will make top cut. Let's talk about what we think is going to make top cut real quick.
Okay.
We'll go. You can go first with your 8.
I think we see 2 Gardevoirs.
Okay.
3 Grimmsnarls.
Okay. Only 2 Gardevoirs and 3 Grimmsnarls?
Yes.
Okay.
There's not that many Gardevoir players to begin with, so I feel like 2's kind of there. Grimmsnarl players definitely because of the matchups. I think we see 1 Goldengo, a type of Dragapult,
Yeah.
and wild card pick.
Wild card pick.
Like Iron Thorns from last year.
We're not getting Iron Thorns. I don't know what your obsession is.
There's gonna be something. There has to be something.
There's probably going to be something.
Because look,
Honestly, I could see it being Ethan's Typhlosion.
it could be
Because Black Bolt White Flare is legal, which means Brave Bengal is legal.
and that's gonna Oko Guardy.
That Oko's everything, and that's meta right now.
Yes, it Okos everything in meta, especially Goldengo.
Yes,
You don't
Goldengo is a big one that it Okos. But it Okos Goldengo without Brave Bengal. But Brave Bengal is useful for the Dragapult matchup, the Grimmsnarl matchup, that matchup, the other matchups, Gardevoir, because it hits Gardevoir, and it one hit KOs
Gardevoir. Yeah, I feel you. Oh.
That meant Gardevoir.
Purple.
Yeah, that meant Gardevoir and gang signs.
But I will say, I think we see something at Worlds, because last year at Worlds, the finals match was literally Ancient Box versus Iron Thorns.
Yeah, but that was last year before rotation.
That was before rotation, but that rotation was still Gardevoir, Regidrago, Miraidon.
Yeah, and since then, they've gotten a ton of stuff. But there's still huge anti-meta picks for those decks that are still really good. Yeah.
I don't think we see Iron Thorns again.
I think we just see some wild card.
I think Typhlosion's a good pick for that, honestly. I could see a Typhlosion getting a top 8 at Worlds just because its matchups are crazy good.
Yeah, its matchups are so good.
But
it's a one prizer that hits for 310.
What type of Typhlosion?
That's a good question.
Because I wouldn't be surprised if we see a form of Typhlosion in the deck that isn't what we're used to.
I know. Like, so there are a couple ones that are normal. There's a Typhlosion that runs the Dunsparce Draw Engine.
There's one that uses Dragapult. Oh,
There is one that uses Dracloak Draw Engine. There's also one that uses Pidgeot as its draw engine. Quick search. To just search for anything in the deck.
Yeah.
So it's really, I think the best one is probably Dracloak.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Dracloak's such a good draw engine.
It's a stage 1. You don't have to search for it again.
Mm-hmm.
It's just such a good pick for a draw engine. And I could see that.
Dude, I would say I've seen a lot of decks using the Dracloak draw engine, and I've seen a lot of them have like that one of Dragapult.
Okay, yeah.
Do you think that happens? Like that one of Dragapult?
That Psychic Energy is really going to throw off that deck. And I don't think I can see it.
Yeah. And you don't really need it, too, because your deck's not spread focused.
But, like, in that scenario, they either have to knock out the Typhlosion, which is your main attacker, or they have to take out your draw engine.
Yeah.
And if they take out your draw engine, then you just bring up Typhlosion and you just knock out KO.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it's
Do you
so
know how
broken.
many bosses Typhlosion uses?
A decent amount.
Okay.
A decent amount. Because
wait.
it only runs, like, a couple supporters. It runs, like, 4 Arven, 4 Ethan's Adventure, and then, like, bosses.
Okay. Oh, wait, another thing I just remembered. Boss is getting an updated regulation mark.
Boss is staying in format, which
For
a lot of people
3 more years.
A lot of people were surprised about that. I'm not. I am not surprised about that at all.
I'm a little surprised.
I am not at all. You know how long Boss has been in format for?
Yes. But another thing is, like, we've seen other types of gusting, like Guzma and, like, these catchers.
Yeah.
But to reprint Boss, which has been the second.
Yeah, the arguably most strongest.
Second
Prime,
strongest.
whatever.
No, Guzma.
I guess. Guzma. Well, okay, but you gotta. Okay. When you look at Guzma, you have to remember that there was nothing. Like, there was Switch, and that was the only way you could switch out your Pokemon without needing that retreat cost, because Latios didn't exist.
There was also a Switch card, right?
Well, not in format at the time.
Oh. Yeah, because it was Sun and Moon, so Sword and Shield had Switch card. Okay.
So, you got to think about it.
Yeah.
In the meta, Guzma was not really that good of a card because it also swapped one of your Pokemon.
Okay, but yeah, I guess Boss is pretty good.
Yeah, I would say Boss is best supporter in the game. I'll say that. I think Boss is best supporter.
Well, yeah. It wins your games. It invalidates cards like Mimikyu. And another thing is, like, you kind of need Boss. You kind of need Boss in a format like this where decks could use Mimikyu or Cornerstone.
Yeah.
Like, you really need Boss.
And the thing with Typhlosion, none of those block Typhlosion because Typhlosion doesn't have an ability.
Mm-hmm.
So Typhlosion hits everything on the board. There's nothing that Typhlosion doesn't hit.
Dreadnought.
No one is playing Dreadnought, and I mean no one.
There's gonna be that who's gonna be playing Dreadnought, World's Trust.
Yeah, and then he's gonna win the whole thing, and I'm gonna cry because Dreadnought wins.
Woo! Woo! But yeah. I think it's my top 8 pick for Worlds, honestly.
Well, so my top 8. My top 8? Okay. We're gonna start with the lone deck. Obviously, the lone deck, I'm gonna have to go with is Typhlosion. My go Typhlosion, I think Typhlosion can win.
I think Typhlosion could, honestly. Win.
Typhlosion is such a well-flowing deck that get my go Azul GG on Typhlosion. Apparently, he's playing Typhlosion at Worlds, so.
I thought you said he was playing Jolted Box.
No, he was playing Joltic Box in a tournament, just in a tournament on the stream.
Okay.
But, okay. There's the Typhlosion. I say there would be 3 Gardevoirs.
Okay.
I think 3 Gardevoirs.
That is fair.
I also think there's going to be 2 Goldengo.
Cool. 2 Goldengo? Okay.
A lot of people think Goldengo is best second format right now, which I think is going to render him getting at least 2 top placing decks.
I still don't know how I feel about Goldengo, honestly.
And then I think we're going to see a Grimmsnarl and a Dragapult.
Okay. Yeah. We pretty much have the same Pokemon: Typhlosion, Grimmsnarl, Gardevoir,
Yeah,
Goldengo.
just different counts.
Yeah. Well, I mean that just shows.
No
what the
Raging
meta,
Bolt.
That just shows what the meta is.
Yeah, no Raging Bolt because I'll be honest.
You don't need to run Raging Bolt. You just run Goldengo.
Yeah, I know.
It's so much better just to use Goldengo over, like, would you rather run Raging Bolt and Mewtwo, or would you rather run Goldengo? It's just like, I'm just gonna run Goldengo because it does everything any deck would love to do besides spread.
Yeah.
It's so good, but another thing about Goldengo is if Goldengo's this good, Typhlosion's also good.
Yeah.
Because you don't need that many Ethans to Oko now, which
Yeah.
is
So let's talk about what deck you think is going to win.
win Worlds.
What deck do you think is going to win Worlds?
I still think we see a Gardevoir dub. I'm not gonna lie.
As much as I hate to
And
say
I
it,
think it's just Gardevoir, no Jellicent. No Jellicent.
I think so too. I think top two. I think we see a
I think-
Gardevoir with Jellicent and a Gardevoir without Jellicent.
I think top two we see a Gardevoir without Jellicent and the Typhlosion. I think the
You think we see Typhlosion?
I think we see the Typhlosion. I think Typhlosion's like a huge meta call out against Goldengo, and
Okay.
still good
I would
matchups.
be so happy if Typhlosion made a top two. I might play Typhlosion.
I still think that deck is kind of good because you don't need to run a lot of stuff. You
Yeah.
just run everything that buffs Typhlosion and Victini and Break Rumble.
Yeah. You do 320 max
Like
damage.
320 is hitting everything that's gonna be at Worlds. I doubt we see Charizard at Worlds.
I doubt we see Charizard at Worlds too, I'll be honest.
There might be like a day 2 Charizard Dragapult deck.
Yeah.
But I still think it's gonna outplace any of the other Dragapults.
Yeah.
And Dragapult Duskmore. Like
Yeah.
Dragapult Duskmore is crazy good.
Oh, that's more crazy.
That's my favorite type of way to run Dragapult.
yeah.
That
the-
combination is so good. And you get it, and if you want to use, you can also just use monkeys too, and there's so much spread.
Yeah, so much spread, so much damage.
But yeah, there's a fair amount of reasons to run Typhlosion and Worlds. Did you just fair me? Yo, Mewtwo forward air? That shit's frame 7, and it's -3 on shield. Get out of my face, man. But honestly, I think the Typhlosion could make finals.
I really want to see Typhlosion make finals.
It's gonna one-hit KO every meta card. It's going to easily knock out Goldengo without needing to use Ethan's Adventure that many times.
Yeah, so it's an easy... Because the thing is Goldengo gets set up so fast that you want to get your own Typhlosion set up as fast as possible.
Yeah. And
You need 2 Ethan's Adventure and discard.
you need 2 Ethan's Adventure and Rare Candy and 1 Energy Attachment because...
Typhlosion's broken.
What is the attack called? Buddy Blast?
Yeah, Buddy Blast.
Yeah, like Buddy Blast is one fire energy. That's still crazy. I mean,
280 without weakness for all Ethan's Adventure and discard. And you can put on Brave Bengal to increase that by 30. And you can use the Victini to increase that by 10.
Or 320 damage right there.
320
a lot of stuff.
damage. That's a lot of stinking damage. But enough about Pokemon. I think it's time we go into a little bit of Smash Bros.
Smashy Bros.
So
go.
we got a couple things to talk about, but I'm gonna let Milkman lead it because he knows more about Smash Bros than I do. So I know little to none. I just know the people who play. I don't know how tournaments go. So we're gonna let Milkman take lead on this.
Okay, so recently we have Smash Factor over in Mexico, your Mexican tournament that featured a lot of players from around the world. We got out in the top 8. We have the Siskwi and Gluttony both getting 7th place. We have MK, Leo, and Mia getting a 5th place. Raru getting 4th. Being outplaced by Waka at 3rd by a different Luigi.
Waka.
It's a different Luigi player. We'll get to him a little soon. Syrup in second place and Spargo winning the tournament because it's Spargo. But this tournament is honestly one of the craziest Smash tournaments that's happened as of this year. First off, let's get into like the runs. Real quick, the top seed of this event was Hurt. And Hurt here lost to Siskwi in a Game 5 situation and 3-0'd by MK Leo again. This is the second time Hurt's been 3-0'd by MK Leo.
Yikes! That would suck.
Now, he did beat Alandis in the Ditto, which is good, but I think this is interesting for a lot of people because a lot of people's thoughts were that Hurt is going to probably win Supernova, but because of these performances, Hurt's now at a 4th seed for the preliminary seeds because the same thing happened at Gommel, where Hurt underperformed a lot and also got beaten by Leo as well. But the underperformance of Hurt is actually kind of really crazy and out of nowhere. So because of that, his Supernova seeding isn't as high as I think we all expected it to be, but oh well. Now, the second seed of this event was Mia, who got 5th place. And Mia here, I clicked on the wrong one. Lost to Raru. You lose to Raru, and yeah, like, losing to Raru's kind of there. They play each other so many times. It's super close all the time, so I'm not really surprised that Raru beats Mia. But I will say, this top 8, there's a lot more storylines to it. We have, Spargo won the event, and I don't think anybody was too surprised about it, but he lost a set to Syrup. Syrup plays Steve. This is the first time Spargo has ever lost to Steve in the entirety of this game.
Really?
This is the first time he lost to a Steve. And it was Syrup. It wasn't a Cola. It wasn't Onin. It wasn't Susu. It was Syrup. And Syrup has beaten Spargo before, but with his Ness.
Oh.
And Ness's worst matchup is Cloud, which is what Spargo was playing in that matchup.
Okay.
And beat him with the Ness. And now we beat him with the Steve. This Syrup, I think that this is like the most historical thing for like Spargo's competitiveness as of this year. I mean, there's the whole plan stuff, but he lost to Steve. This is the first time he's ever lost to Steve in bracket. And it wasn't Akola. I think that's like the most crazy thing ever. He's lost to Akola before, but Akola had to pick Aegis. Like, Akola has to pick random counter picks, like the Donkey Kong for a little bit. That ended up dying terribly because Donkey Kong sucks, kind of. But yeah.
What do you mean, cargo throw, up throw,
Cargo throw, up air, ding
Yeah.
dong. That's not what you play in the matchup for. You just cheese him with the cargo throw him off stage, back air. You get Cloud dies. You out sortie Cloud. It's pretty good. The matchup's pretty good for DK, but
Okay.
Spargo still wins the matchup.
Okay.
And we have this Waka. This guy called Waka up here that I don't think anybody was expecting to have the run that Waka had. So first off, at a Mexican tournament and as a Mexican player, it is really bad that you fight other Mexican players. Because these are the people you play on a day-to-day basis. Every week at every local, you find your other Mexican players like Leo, like Meister, like Spargo, and Waka as a fellow Mexico player. He's played against these guys a lot and has lost to these guys also a lot. But at this tournament, we can see that the first upset he made was a Game 5 win against Meister. a Mexican player. So that is a really, really interesting upset because region v region, usually the better player is going to win. And in this situation, Waka win, and who really knows if Waka is better than Meister, but it's like that, whatever. Waka then 3-0s Chag and beats Raru in a game 5 in the Ditto. And to put it into perspective, Raru has been the number 1 Luigi, like, without competition for the longest period of time. And just lost in the Ditto. Now, of course, we see runs like this. We see a lot of Smash Tournament runs like this, where player does good for a little bit, but the next tournament absolutely flops. Or they do really good in one set, and the next set absolutely choke. What's really interesting about this run is it continues. He then loses to Syrup, but there's a game win there, so it wasn't a total wash. And now he's just in top 8. He now, which I think this is the biggest set of this tournament right here, was Waka beating MK Leo. MK Leo has never lost to Luigi. MK Leo has played against the best Luigis of all time throughout the entire game. MK Leo has played against Waka every week at the same tournaments every single day and always wins. Until this tournament, where Waka wins against MK Leo. And then Waka continues the run and beats Raru in a Game 5 situation again, double eliminating the best Luigi player in the Ditto into losers finals, losing to Syrup again and taking a game again for 3rd place. This run is crazy. There are so many people that he beat that I don't think anybody seen him beating. It is astonishing that this run happened. I think what's more crazy is like the run continues. Like it's not one of those runs where you'll get an upset and then you kind of like slide past and you do normally after that upset. The upsets keep increasing over and over, and you reoccur that same upset against Raru. So Waka was really playing on fire today.
Today? Was this today?
No, that day.
Oh, that day.
Oops.
Oops, all lateral.
Oops. And then, yeah, Spargo's run here was able to beat Mia and Syrup. And you actually see in the winner's final set, you see that Syrup went Ness, because that's what previously won his set. And absolutely got washed. But then in the grand set, Steve won. Also, I think that's a misreport. I thought Grands was game 5. I don't know. It doesn't matter. We know Syrup won Grands, but then lost in true finals.
True final?
Yeah, true finals.
I thought it was Grand reset.
Oh, true finals. I don't know. That's what Smashers app uses. Well, Smashers app now supermajor.gg is what they rebranded to very, very recently. And for another run here, we have Fatality, a previously retired Smash player, decided to head over to Smash Factor for one more run before the game kind of fades away, and was able to get a pretty good win over Neo in a Game 5 situation. That's I like Fatality. He's now a Street Fighter player, if I'm correct, like Riddles. You retired from Smash, go play Street Fighter. Seems like a pretty good idea. Maybe I should do that. They
don't have Mewtwo in Street Fighter though.
No, they got Bison, they got Jamie, they got some cool characters. The characters there are kind of fire. And we also had this Siskwi run, where Siskwi beats Hurt in the Game 5 situation. And another thing to mention about Siskwi also won the pre-local of this major. over everybody else, of people like Hurt and Raru. And his final tournament run, his tournament run ends in losers top 8, round 1 to Raru in a game 5 situation. But yeah, this was still a really crazy run for Siskui, and I think everyone's really interested about all of these results because we're seeing new players, new wins, new characters like Luigi. Now, I want to talk a little bit about Luigi for a minute because Luigi honestly kind of busted. Like, kind of just like top five characters in the game. Luigi, he's number 5. You got Steve, Game & Watch, Snake, Sonic. Number 5 is Luigi.
Okay.
This character is the more I think about Luigi, the more results that happen with Luigi, the more different Luigi players win with Luigi, the more I just think, why are we thinking that this character's like okay in top tier? No, this character's busted. We used to, back in 2022 or 2023, Luigi was perceived as a mid tier. Luigi was perceived as a mid-tier and is now getting top players. And we're now seeing so many top players pick up Luigi. Not pick up Luigi, but the top player Luigi players exceed and excel with this character. Now... Okay, hold on. You want to talk for a little bit while I do my...
Yeah. Okay, so Super Smash Bros. One of the top hitting games in...
Talk about Luigi or something.
Luigi, Mario's brother. He ghost hunts in mansions. He hits the spicy what is it? Down throw, down air, neutral air, something or other, down tilt, up B kills at like 60 on Pichu. Yay!
60 on Peach, that's generous.
Really? I think that's generous.
Let me get on the mic.
I don't know what to talk about. I don't do Smash Bros.
Smash player black. I said black. Smash player back. So Luigi's game plan, I think the more people that talk about Luigi and the more people that think about Luigi's kind of busted, I think, to everyone now. People realize that this character is really good because they took Luigi, the joke character, the character with purposefully bad moves, and made the moves good. Like, here's the thing. Luigi is a grappler, 0 to death character. Luigi grabs you at 0%, you lose that stock, of course, because it's Luigi. You know, that's what you genuinely expect from a Luigi player. To grab you at 0, down air, landing up air, down air, landing nair, up B. That's what you expect. But it can never be as simple as that, because now there are so many other routes to land that final up B, and it's turned Luigi from grappler to just like Shoto character, zoner, and grappler all on the same character. And like it really, like, okay, look, Luigi forward air, you do a rising Luigi forward air. This move is safe on shield even while rising because of how blessed Luigi's frame data is. And if you get hit by the rising forward air, you die. If you shield the landing forward air, you're stuck in shield, and he's probably going to do another landing aerial because there's no end lag. So now you're just stuck in shield against Luigi, but you don't want to be stuck in shield against Luigi because of the grab, so naturally you're gonna wanna unshield. But if Luigi's in your face and you unshield, you can get hit by a straight landing forward air, get rising forward air, nair, reverse up air, down air, up B. Oh, cool, I died and I didn't even get grabbed. Why'd that happen? Because Luigi's busted. And Luigi's a zoner, because Zaire and Fireball are moves. They're moves that a character like Luigi shouldn't ever have. Your plunger from the Zaire is so good for ledge trapping and edge guarding, and Fireball is literally just straight zone projectile that disencourages players to go within that distance. And it makes people want to approach Luigi, but you do not want to approach Luigi because he's gonna freaking kill you. So what do you really do against Luigi? You have to, realistically, you have to have better range than Luigi. To beat Luigi, you got to have, like, better range, disjoints, or just like Steve Wall. But if your characters, like, even characters like Cloud against Luigi, Luigi struggles to get in against Cloud. But Luigi out-frame datas Cloud because he's faster moves. And these moves also string into other stronger moves because of the good frame data. So it snowballs so many, like, layers of this game plan snowball itself into unbreakable momentum from Luigi players because they have so many ways to win the game. Like, Luigi could win the game by edge guarding you, by ledge trapping you, by grabbing you, by hitting you with a safe aerial, or by even timing you out if you really wanted to go that far. And I think the big problem with Luigi is his main weakness. His recovery sucks. His recovery sucks, and there is, like, his stubbiness, but his frame data is kind of good, so we can forget about the stubbiness, mostly. But his recovery sucks. Right. Until he misfires you. Which is the problem. Would you risk your stock trying to end Luigi's stock while he is side B'ing you? You get hit by that side B, you are risking getting hit by misfire. By hitting the side B, you risk getting hit by misfire, and normally it doesn't happen. But if it happens, you lose that stock. Luigi recovers for free. And now Luigi's on stage at his strongest. Now, of course, if misfire doesn't hit, Luigi will die. The natural fear of misfire kind of covers it, though. It's like a really false, like a really false guard, but it's still there. Well, yeah, I think we see Luigi do good in future tournaments. And speaking of future tournaments, we got one coming up very, very soon. Supernova, very
Beast
soon.
Mode Paul.
Beast Mode Paul's the GOAT.
He plays hero, right?
Yeah. Alright, so Supernova 2025 preliminary seedings have officially came out. And I think the one everyone's all talking about is Spargo's back at the top, but Doramigi is still number one. Well, let's look at the top 10. Doramigi number 1, Spargo number 2, Mia number 3, Hurt number 4, Zombo number 5, Sonic's number 6, Raru number 7, Syrup at number 8, Shuton at number 9, and Onan in number 10. Realistically, I feel like everybody from 32 and past could win this tournament.
Okay.
32 being Candle, of course. I feel like Candle could win it. But I would say even something like someone like Jackal could totally win this tournament.
Jackal plays Wolf.
I feel like at least Jackal and up could win this tournament.
Okay.
And that just like this tournament's stacked, because we're at a spot where we don't really know who's winning tournaments, unless it's Spargo, because it's like we don't really know who wins tournaments. But if Spargo's doing good, it's gonna be Spargo. But if it's not Spargo and Spargo gets upsetted, the entire bracket becomes whatever it feels like it, because no one can really control it without Spargo. All right, for this seeds, who do you think wins the tournament?
Who do I think wins the tournament?
Yeah,
Spargo.
Spargo.
I think Spargo could beat Doramigi.
I could see Spargo winning this too. We don't see Dormigi in the States a lot. We don't see a good amount of these players in the States, but I guess I could see Spargo winning Supernova again.
Did he win last year?
Yeah. He was ranked number 1 last year, but I will say there are a lot of bracket demons for Spargo in this bracket path.
Okay.
The main two in this on these preliminary seedings right here is Super Semi and Hyper Kirby. Hyper Kirby is a Roy player that you've probably never heard of, but I'm gonna let you know Hyper Kirby has never lost to Spargo
Oh, okay.
and has always beaten Spargo 3-0. It's just something about his playstyle that just beats Spargo.
Okay.
And then there's Super Semi, who is a young Link that makes Spargo's Cloud look like a pools match. Like, Super Semi is like optimal young Link combos. And it's terrifying. And there's not really anybody else that I could really see beating Spargo. There's Dormigi. I think Dormigi could beat Spargo. I think Syrup could have another shot at it. MK Leo, of course. Maybe a wild pick like Ouch, but then there's also Super Semi and Hyper Kirby. I think those are all the people that could beat Spargo. But I still think if Spargo avoids all those players, he's kind of good. We'll just have to see how the bracket ends up. Now, who do you think on this list that's the lowest seeded of this that could possibly win? For like names you recognize, I guess.
I recognize the Nator U guy.
Natoru?
Yeah. Yeah, he plays Pichu, doesn't he?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I recognize that guy.
Do you think you can win it?
I kind of want Quandale Dingleton to win.
Do you want Quandale Dingle-Lingleton to win it?
Dingle-Lingleton, yeah. Dingle-Lingleton, yeah. Quandale Dingle-Lingleton.
You think he's got a shot at it?
Yeah, I think Quandale
You think D-Dog's got it in him?
Yeah, I think QD, I think QD. Yeah, Cutie. I think Cutie has it.
Cutie?
Yeah, I think Cutie has it in him.
Okay, he's a cutie, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, another important thing I forgot. We have a player here at number 50, Mezcal, who is a Ridley player from France. This is his first ever time at the States.
Oh.
And this Ridley's kind of fire. And I could see this Ridley beating Spargo, because Ridley has a susceptibly good, really, really good matchup in the Cloud. And Mezcal has some crazy wins.
Free K-Flock!
Yeah, free K-Flock. But, yeah. Mezcal, I think the underdog of this tournament is going to be Mezcal. Because this guy's got crazy wins. This guy's got Gluto wins. This guy's got a bunch of other, like...
Where is Glutony on here?
I don't think Gluto's here.
That sucks.
Not like... I don't think he's, like, not here on the list. I just don't think he's going to be at Supernova.
That sucks.
Yeah. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. But, like, yeah, we got Mezcal here. I think that's what I'm looking forward to seeing most is Mezcal. And, honestly, if the bracket path goes well, Mezcal could potentially win Supernova. It's like a very wild call, but Now,
I think we see Ona Outlaw win.
what?
Ona Outlaw.
Ona Outlaw?
Yeah, Ona Outlaw. He wins.
I've never heard of that guy.
Me either. Atata.
But who would you, I guess for like another question, who would you like to see win?
Who would I like to see win? I'd like to see Doramigi win. I love Doramigi's Min. It's so fun to watch.
I thought he was gonna say Leo.
No, I like watching Doramigi more than Leo. I'll be honest.
Okay. What about Peanut? Not Peanut, Peanut.
Is Peanut gonna be there?
I think Peanut's there. He's just not on the seats because he kind of sucks.
Hey.
He's a Wi-Fi grinder. He just plays Wi-Fi. He's
Yeah. Let him. Yeah, he'll win the tournament. Peanut's winning.
But not Peanut.
I want to see not Peanut.
Yeah, not Peanut.
Peanut, the Little Mac. And he's going to play Little Mac, not Roy. Little Mac. Because he does have a Roy.
He does have a Roy. He also has a Mii Sword
He
Fighter.
does have a Mii Sword Fighter, but he's going to play Little Mac.
Okay.
He's going to win with Little Mac.
Can you get out of the way? Producer, I'm trying to look at the thingy. Thank you.
I think the person I want to see win the tournament most, I think it's a tie between Peanut, Peeb, with a B,
Mega Man.
Nut, yep, with the Mega Man. That or T.
Hey, it's T.
Yo, it's T.
Hey.
I love T. I love watching T. T's the funniest player ever.
Nick, what's wrong with the camera? Okay.
I think T has a fair shot at winning. His character lineup is really good for this meta. Pac-Man's really good against the slow-paced characters like Sonic and Snake. And as Kazuya, you absolutely dominate the Cloud matchup.
Who plays Kazuya?
T.
It says he plays Pac-Man.
He also plays Kazuya.
Oh.
He's like, it's like half Pac-Man, half Kazuya.
Okay.
But recently it's been more Kazuya, I think. But yeah, I think T's got a shot at winning the tournament, especially as like a Kazuya, because Riddles isn't in Smash scenes anymore. So it takes up, I think T takes up that new spot for Kazuya in Ultimate, and no one's prepared for Kazuya anymore. And maybe we just see a Kazuya sweep or a Luigi sweep because Luigi's are also
Wilds.
here.
Hello.
Oh yeah, there's Wilds. I got 9 stocked by that guy at the works. He's kind of good.
9 stocked.
Yeah, it means I got 3 stocked 3 times in a set.
Yikes.
He's good though. He recently beat Light,
Oh, cool.
who's number 14th right there.
Oh,
Yeah, Wilds is kind of good.
I think we see Wilds take it all the way.
That'd be cool. That'd be fire. I'm down for that. But yeah, there's people here. There's also Base Mage, who's up here as well.
Who?
Base Mage 44.
I see. Jigglypuff.
Ultimate's only Jigglypuff player. And
I was about to say Hungry Box, but he plays
Melee.
or Melee.
Now I will say, if Dormigi fights Base Mage wins. It is Minmin's worst matchup, and
because the arms just can't hit the stupid little pink ball.
they can't hit the little pink ball, and the pink ball is sitting in the air above Minmin.
Yeah, and the arms can't go up.
Yeah. So that
Unless you use up special.
that special sucks.
Jump up special.
That's not a good idea. But yeah, there is one Jigglypuff in here and one Min-Min. So the coincidences that they fight each other is really low. But if it happens, the bracket gets crazy. And
Put them up against each other round 1.
that's a terrible idea. That's not okay. But that's Supernova. That's the preliminary seeds for the event right there.
What else do we have to talk about this episode?
We had Evo. Evo just ended.
Okay, I don't know anything about Evo.
You don't know anything about Evo?
No.
It's the biggest gaming.
I know Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
No, it was at Evo last year, but not this year.
Boo. Then I don't care.
You don't care about Blanca?
Who?
Blanca?
What is it? This ain't Smash.
It's Street Fighter, bro. That's Mena RD the GOAT.
You okay? I don't know anything about Smash. You think I'm gonna know anything about Street Fighter?
Okay. let me put it in a language you can understand. This fella Mena RD here plays Blanca in Street Fighter 6. Blanca's pretty mid. Pretty mid. It's like your Mii Sword Fighter of Street Fighter. This character is like, wow, this character is so good at certain stuff, but then also just doesn't play the game in the correct way you would want them to play. So like Mii Sword Fighter.
Right, Mii Sword Fighter, okay.
And we got pretty dominant bracket path from Mena RD. He's also in the Dominican Republic, which is like for a long time a region that like didn't have any tournaments or any players. And he playing Blanca and waiting for the Dominican Republic because like he's like the only Blanca player and one of the very few Dominican Republic players, but that's also just changed because I think he was a part of a team that like funded tournaments for the Dominican Republic. So that seems crazy now, and there's a bunch of top players, but he's still the only Blanca in the entire scene.
Okay.
And he won EVA, which is the biggest fighting game tournament ever.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
Was there Dragon Ball Legends?
I hope not, dude.
Well, then it wasn't a good tournament, was it?
I think it was a great tournament because Legends wasn't there.
What about Sparking Zero?
Oh wait, I've got a funny little story. So you seen yesterday at Claim the Crown? Yeah, my losers match, Reese. He plays Guilty Gear, and Guilty Gear was at Evo, and it was really funny because he looked over at the TV screen after I think he got a game win against me from the Yoshi counter pick, and winners finals, and it shows his friend at his region as his bracket demon friend from his region in winners finals of Evo,
Oh, nice.
and won the match. So we sat in winners side grands, but I don't know how the match ended up. But it was a pretty funny story. He also plays Smash with a Guitar Hero controller, so he's kind of cool. But he didn't play it at the tournament I went to.
I'm gonna
so-
start playing Smash with bongos.
You're a you shouldn't be able to do
Bongo,
that.
bongo.
There's a clip of somebody doing that in Melee.
Nice.
It's terrible. You have to scream to hold the shield button.
I look at my opponent and I scream.
Yeah, it was from Axe. My goat Axe. That's pretty much it for the Smash tournaments though. But there was also the Nintendo Direct that we got.
There wasn't much there.
There wasn't much, but yeah, it was there. We also have, I'm trying to like really think. Sparking Zero on the Switch, with frame drops. Campfire game with big faces. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No. No, I do not.
It was the best game they showcased. It was just like a campfire simulator.
Just a campfire simulator.
Yeah, you make a campfire. You take little branches of wood, put it in the fire, and the fire goes big.
Okay.
It was the best game there.
Okay.
But we have news for Nintendo stuff. We apparently were getting some prices being increased
Oh, yay.
for the Switch.
I was actually
Not
one of the...
not the Switch 2.
No, not the Switch 2, luckily. Unluckily, the Switch OLED, the Switch Lite, and Switch accessories.
Yeah.
And Switch games, I think is what was said. But, ASMR. Quick ASMR session. But anyways, the prices were raised, like, I don't know, like $20 to $50 on them. It was insane. And a lot of people are upset. And I mean, you could probably gather why.
Yeah.
A new console comes out, you figured the prices of the other consoles would go down,
But they went up.
not up. So when the prices went up, some people were confused because they're like, oh, I've been saving up money to buy a Switch. I can finally buy a Switch. No, we're
Now you're
raising
gonna
the
have to now
prices.
you're gonna have to save up, and you get a Switch 2.
Yes, because at that point, you might as well just buy a Switch 2. Because it's what, $350 for a normal Switch, and like something or other for a Switch OLED. Like at that point, just save up for a Switch 2.
Yeah.
Save the extra $100 for a Switch 2.
Mm-hmm.
But that's basically what happened with the increasing prices for the Switch stuff. Yeah.
That partner showcase somehow disappointed me, even when I walked in with no expectations. I'm not gonna lie. Listen. I got off work at 6 a.m. and I was like, we're gonna stay up for an extra 3 hours. We're gonna see the partner showcase. We're gonna be disappointed, but we're just gonna watch it. And I walked into there knowing I was gonna be disappointed to turn down my expectations, so I wasn't like disappointed. So I wasn't disappointed, but I was like, wow, they showed off
Wow, I'm really disappointed.
Katamari. A Katamari game that like looks the exact same from the rest of the Katamari games. Their big 2 final reveals were like 2 games that looked identical.
Oh.
And that's what really like made me. I was like, what? It was 2 games in a RPG pixel, like HD pixelated games.
Okay.
RPG style, but they were back to back as the 2 final games made by the same people.
No way.
Yes. That's literally what happened, and I was like, what? Is this the same game? Like, same company, same style, same layout? Is this the same game? No, it's a completely different game. But you couldn't tell the difference. And I was like, wow, this is terrible. It's called Octopath Traveler 0, and then the other game was something else, but like in the same thing as Octopath. So I was like, what is this? What? I don't. It's the same game to me. Like, this looks the exact same to me.
Yeah.
I somehow got so disappointed. I got a little bit of hope because they showed off like Hyrule Warriors, and I was like, whoa, that's not a third-party game. That's Zelda's first party. We could, maybe see something else.
No.
We didn't. So whatever. It was really, really, really mid. Really.
New Pokemon Mystery Dungeon?
No.
I wish.
No.
Give me hope. Give me hope for a new Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, please.
You want to know what made me mad about the Pokemon Presents thing back? Pokepark. I thought we were getting a new Pokepark game, but we're just getting a legitimate Pokepark.
Yeah. That sucks. Because it's in Japan.
Oh, is that why it sucks?
Yeah.
Whoa.
No, because they should have put it in Universal Studios Park.
It's Pokemon. It's like the franchise is in Japan. Like, the franchise is...
Yep. Us English people want some of that.
It's like it's like the Splatoon fan base. You go to Japan, every store has something Splatoon related. You go in America and you go to a store, you got the stupid fucking manga that they sell. It's mid.
Yeah, basically.
Mid. More mid. Mid.
Mid.
Wait a minute. Speaking of Splatoon, I just remembered they made a game that like got no news. It was like
Splatoon 3?
It was like Splatoon. Oh, well, true. It was like Splatoon Salmon Run, which is like their side mode for like the main game, but like wasn't in any direct, and they just like shadow dropped it. But that's a thing, and I kind of look forward to it because it's the only game mode on Splatoon that I actually like playing Splatoon on. Everything else sucks.
What about the story mode?
No, I hated it. I hate story mode. It's like the same thing. Every Splatoon has the same story mode, and it's so slow, and it feels like a tutorial the entire game.
Oh.
And then you get to the final boss, and the final bosses are usually really cool, and they are cool, but I'm just like, could I just like play the boss like immediately? It's like, that's how I felt the entire game, was like, I just want to play the boss. The entire game just felt like tutorial slop. Because it was like, if you hold the ZL button, you can charge your grenade toss. I'm like, yeah, I know. I know. I've been doing it for the past 4 chapters. I know. And that game.
This is why Dragon Ball Legends is better.
No, it's not. Nothing is better than Dragon Ball Legends. Nothing is worse.
Dokkan?
No. Dokkan just added a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta.
Okay, that's been in Legends for a while now.
But it's cooler.
How?
It's newer. I don't know.
Oh yeah, they added a newer Super Saiyan 4. So okay. Anyways, point being.
Point being, you're talking mid slot.
Oh, shut up.
We're talking about Dragon Ball Legends. Nobody.
You want me to talk about Brawl Stars instead?
No.
Exactly.
Fine, you win. You win. And by you winning, you get your grand reward of Yappery. Your grand reward of Yappery for the FNaF 2 trailer.
Woohoo! Okay, so recently, my turn to talk because I haven't got to talk in a little bit.
Yeah.
So, recently, we got a FNaF 2 movie trailer. And I've got to say, this was probably the most banger movie trailer I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh my god, this was such a good movie trailer. Freaking, you got the toy animatronics. You got the withered animatronics. You got Mangle. You got the puppet. You got the whole gang is here. Everyone is here.
Where's the Mimic?
We're not getting the Mimic in the movie series.
Okay.
So stop. Just stop wishing. So, we also got McKenna Grace, the actor, in the movie as a main role apparently somewhere. I don't know how. She might not be a main role. She might just be like one of the kids that break into the pizzeria and die. But she's in there.
Okay.
It's like a big thing in the trailer that it like shows specifically her screaming.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a theory that like the puppet doesn't actually kill her and that she lives. But the movie hasn't came out yet, so we don't know. Who knows though? We might get the whole movie released before it actually releases. We might get it leaked. The whole movie leaked.
Really?
I'm making a joke because the last one got leaked. The whole movie got leaked.
Well, that happens a lot for movies nowadays.
Yeah.
Like there was I remember seeing something like a SpongeBob movie that got leaked 2 years before it was announced. I think that's the funniest thing ever. It was like, dang, you really left it in the backlogs this long. Like that's crazy. But it was like the full movie, and I was like, so Nickelodeon just has the movie just sitting in their files, and like, yeah, we're bored, we can release it now. We'll make an announcement tomorrow or something like that. We don't care.
But yeah, we got some of the withered animatronics. They look really cool. Everything looks really cool. We got no major lore drops. Are you good?
My nose is attacking me again. I don't know.
I'm
having a nose quake.
And that's the end of the podcast.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Barrage EX nose quake.
Stop it, John. Stop it. I know it's you in there, John.
Bum, 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 bum. Peanuts.
Peanuts to an elephant.
Peanuts to an elephant. The best song of the year, by the way. Peanuts to an elephant. Name one song better than Peanuts to an elephant.
Eternity by Alex Warren.
What is that?
Better than whatever slop you serve me.
Peanuts to an elephant's a banger, man.
No, it's not. It's not.
It's a hashtag certified banger. But continue about FNaF 2.
So, we got a good look at Withered Bonnie. And I think Withered Bonnie is probably the best looking one here.
What is it with Withered Bonnie? Okay, hold on. What is it with Withered Bonnie? I feel like he's the main character of FNaF 2.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
As like a headcanon.
Oh, yeah, 100%. A lot of people just like his design. Because he's probably the creepiest one, if we're being honest. Unless like, Withered Chica's pretty creepy, but like...
I was going to say Chica's just unsettling.
Yeah, Chica's more unsettling than creepy.
And her jump scare sucks too.
Yeah.
Well, so does Bonnie's jump scare. Bonnie's are like,
They're all just like, they all just jump at you.
Where the chicken is just like, ah! Where the chicken just screams at you. Bonnie touches you.
Yeah.
Freddy, ah! And then the Foxy one's fire, of
Yeah.
course.
Because it's Foxy.
He jumps at you. He literally, he goes, sick him.
Sick 'em, dog. But yeah, we got no mentions of like any of the Shadow animatronics yet, like Shadow Freddy or Shadow Bonnie.
Oh yeah, those guys.
Balloon Boy, the official Balloon Boy, not the tiny little toy one that we saw in the FNaF 1
I
movie.
hate Balloon Boy.
We saw actual Balloon Boy.
Attack Corey X Kenshin again.
No, actually, I think we didn't we?
He's at the end of the movie.
Yeah,
One, he
the little toy attacked him,
Little toy.
but we actually see like the actual Balloon Boy in the movie trailer, like the actual Balloon Boy, the real one.
okay, yeah.
We see Mangle attack a car,
I seen that clip, yeah.
which is just, oh my god, like okay,
And there's also the talker thing in like the girl's
oh yeah,
room.
come find me,
Yeah.
which was at the end of the FNaF 1 movie. Come Find Me was at the end of the FNaF 1 movie. For those of you who don't know, there was like a little code where it was like COME,
Oh yeah, during the credits.
ME, and it just said "Come find me." And so yeah, there was that, and the talker said, "Hello, can you hear me? Come find me." Abby, of course, is stupid as fuck and runs away because, dumbass child wants to go save some robots that have no souls, even though they do. Yeah, Horst and I are, freaking. I don't even know. Okay, so here's the issue, though. The withered animatronics look nothing like the FNaF 1 animatronics. Which I think...
That's how it's always been.
Right, it's always been like that. And there was a good reason, because FNaF 2 canonically comes before FNaF 1.
Yeah. I remember hearing of that. Yeah.
So there was an issue that we don't know if those withered animatronics are the FNaF 1 movie animatronics because they're a different design.
Oh yeah, because it's different. The different designs in the movies are different.
Right. So we don't know if those are the FNaF 1 animatronics just in like different suits or something like that. We know that the place got shut down, so we know that the animatronics are going to be run down. But the issue is that so with the FNaF movie, it's a lot different lore than the FNaF games. So like in the FNaF movie, we have two separate locations, but the timeline is completely different. In the original FNaF games, the FNaF 2 location comes before the FNaF 1 location. But in the FNaF 2 movie, or in the movies, the FNaF 1 location comes before the FNaF 2 location. Or at least that's what's presumed right now. We could be very wrong about that. Like, we could be extremely wrong about this because they are both run down and uninhabited. They don't host parties or anything. The FNaF 2 location actually has plastic wrap all over the toy animatronics, so we don't know about that yet. We do get to see the office, though. Looks pretty cool. But I guess my point is, we don't know what chronological order these come in. Because if the FNaF 2 location still comes before the FNaF 1 location, this kind of throws a big loophole into it. Because we know that William Afton exists. But William Afton died in the 80s. These movies take place now.
Yeah.
With new technology. William died in the 80s in the games. So it makes sense that some older locations exist. And that, like, they're more run down. William has literally just died. And William was fairly young in the movie. He was only in his 40s. So having two locations open isn't completely against it. But we haven't seen Henry Emily yet. And the issue with not seeing Henry Emily is we have literally seen no children from the Henry Emily family. The Afton family is also just completely screwed up. It makes no sense.
So okay, I have one thing. With the talker about the thing about FNaF 2, FNaF 1 animatronics. The talker in the girl's room.
Right.
Come find me, and they go to the FNaF 2.
We never see them go to the FNaF 2 location. We see a bunch of kids enter the FNaF 2 location.
Okay.
A bunch, like, just like the FNaF 1 movie where a bunch of people break into the FNaF 1 location. It's just the same thing. The kids break into the FNaF 2 location to look around. And they end up dying. Because, that's what happens Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah. Okay.
But I don't think we ever saw in the trailer them go to the FNaF 2 location. We do see them get attacked by the toy animatronics. Like Mangle attacking the car.
Yeah.
Toy Bonnie lifts up a garage door. Or it's either Toy Chica or Toy Bonnie lifts up a garage door. I think it was Toy Bonnie, though, because Toy Chica is later seen in a hallway chasing them. We don't actually see Toy Freddy and, like, attacking them. We see Toy Freddy, so we know what he looks like. But we don't see Toy Freddy ever attacking them, unless we did, and I just don't remember. The only time we saw the FNaF 2 animatronics was when Mike was night guarding in the office of the FNaF 2 location.
Yeah.
That kind of confuses me, because why would Mike go to another FNaF location or another Freddy Fazbear's Pizza's location?
Guy.
Yeah. Why would Mike go to another Fazbear location and night guard there if he knows what happened at the first place? And I guess the assumption would be, like, the first place animatronics were friendly. They just thought I was a killer, but, I wasn't actually a killer. And since those pictures on the wall, because the FNaF 1 movie lore was so weird, oh my god. It was like the animatronics had memories of pictures on the wall that were drawn by kids. So the whole plot was like, oh my god, they think William Afton is a nice guy. The guy in the Spring Bonnie suit is a nice guy, and he didn't kill us. Because that's what the pictures that were drawn by the kids on the wall represent. But then when Abby draws a picture and puts it up on the wall of Spring Bonnie killing all the kids, they remember that he was the killer. And they, of course, Cupcake, and William goes, and then dies. Yeah, I always come back. He dies.
Will he come back in FNaF 2?
Yes. We do see Spring Bonnie.
Okay.
So, this just means that we don't know if these new animatronics are somehow tied into the old animatronics and they believe the same thing in the pictures, or if they are just completely separate. They don't believe those pictures at all. They don't remember those pictures. They don't have memories of those pictures. They aren't kids' souls at all. They're programmed to do what they do, which would make sense because William tampers with the robots in the games and messes with them. It's kind of weird. It's very weird, actually. It's probably one of the weirder sides of the lore, but it's definitely confusing. The trailer didn't give us a lot to work with, so I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see.
Was Golden Freddy in the FNaF 1 movie?
Golden Freddy was in the FNaF 1 movie.
Okay, where? I don't remember it.
Golden Freddy was with Abby most of the time.
Right. So do we see him in FNaF 2 again?
We didn't see his animatronic in the FNaF 2 movie trailer. We didn't see a withered Golden Freddy or a normal Golden Freddy. So,
Okay.
I don't know. I'm going to assume that we see him again because Golden Freddy played a huge role.
Yeah.
So, I assume that we see him again unless Puppet just kind of fills that spot. Because I could definitely see Puppet filling that spot of the major lore animatronic and the major story point animatronic being the Puppet instead. Because, the Puppet gives gifts. The Puppet gave life to all the animatronics. So it would make sense that the Puppet, is not a murderous animatronic. So it's all up to speculation right now. Because, again, the movies are different than the games, and the games are different than the books, and the movies are different than the books. So it's like none of it really fits together. So we can't look at one part of the franchise and say something about another part of the franchise. We can't look at the games and say that that's what's going to happen in the movies because everything is just different. So, yeah,
Okay.
there's my
This is the
little
FNaF 2
FNaF,
trailer
yeah.
take. I'm interested in seeing it again, probably. I'll probably end up watching it again. I like the FNaF 1 movie. That was pretty fire. I don't really know what else I would say about the FNaF 2 movie outside of.
Yay, Balloon Boy.
And there's the Balloon Boy. We could see what happens there. And you said something with like the shadow animatronics.
Yeah.
Was that ever canon?
Yes, the shadow animatronics are canon.
Okay.
Because we see Reclusifax, Shadow Bonnie. We see him in Ultimate Custom Night.
Okay.
We also see him in FNaF 2. They are in FNaF 2.
Yes.
They just do like minor stuff in FNaF 2, but they can actually jump scare you in Ultimate Custom Night. So, again, all up speculation. If we see the shadow animatronics at all, I think we will. I think they could play a decent role in the movie.
I think we could see them like. I think they have their one scene.
Yeah.
Where they pop off.
Yeah. I think we might see him in like a dreamscape because Michael has his dreamscape things.
Yeah.
So I think we can see him in like
fright.
Yeah, I think we could see him in the dreamscape. So that's my little take on the FNaF 2 movie trailer.
Yay! We're probably gonna end up watching it, and we can give our little takes on it.
But it comes out in
future
December, so we
podcasts.
have to wait till December to watch it.
True. We also we have the Pokemon Play app, but we don't really have any news on
Yeah,
it.
we don't personally have any news on it. If you want, I'm gonna be
listened
honest.
to Uncommon Energy,
Okay.
and from the sounds of it, it sounds a lot like Start.gg for Smash, but for
Okay.
Pokemon. So it sounds really good if you're a Smash player and you use Start.gg. The Pokemon's gonna get their own thing where it's like a one in all app, but it's really weird because you can register for tournaments and you can see nearby tournaments, and there's also just like a card decks in there.
Is there?
Yeah,
Can you look at people's decks in there?
I think you can.
Oh, that's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna love that.
But I still think it's weird that there's like a card decks.
Oh, there's a card decks?
Yeah, decks like DEX
Oh.
of every card, which I don't understand why it's in an app.
Why are they
like
doing that with
this.
every single app for Pokemon?
Yeah, I don't know, but it's in there, I guess. Maybe it's just like, maybe they do show off like the decks and the cards of it, and it's like, so I guess if we're like adding the images of like the cards that these are playing, we could just also just add in every other image of cards and put it as like a little side thing
Yeah.
of all the cards in an app, like whatever. I am looking forward to it though. I mean,
I will say
ease
that
of
if
access. So I'm all down
I will
for
say
it.
that if you want more information on it, we might have some in like 2 weeks time.
Yeah, probably.
But if
'Cause
you
right now
want
it's-
some as soon as this episode comes out, go watch the Uncommon Energy podcast.
Yeah, Uncommon Energy's probably they've already got their episode on it, and their flavor text was Rockruff.
Rockruff.
I remembered.
Okay.
I don't got flavor text.
Yeah, give me some flavor text. Give me
Actually,
some
hold
flavor
on.
text.
I'm gonna try one thing of flavor text.
Give me some flavor text and I'll see if I can guess
little
it.
flavor text.
I think this is what's gonna end the podcast, is flavor text.
Okay, podcast. Do you also want to do one like I do one and you do one?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
Here, I'll look up one. I think I know what one I want to do though. I've had this one in mind for a little bit now. We're not gonna do that one. We're gonna... Oh yeah, that's a good one. You're not gonna get this one. Wait, is the goal for the opponent to get it or not to get it?
Let's just say, I don't know. I guess like
Well, you can ask for the attack name. So I guess your goal is to get it. My goal is for you not to get it.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get one still.
Because I think you can ask for like the typing and the.
I'm trying to find one. I think I'm gonna do this card, but the quality sucks.
So let's do, you can ask like 3 questions. You can ask the typing, the attack name, and the set it's from.
Okay.
Or if you want to, we can do something else, like what stage it is.
Okay.
Actually, let's do type, the attack name, and what stage it is.
Type, attack name, stage.
Yep.
Okay, I've got my pick then. I like this one.
Okay. Do you want to go first? Or do you want me to go first?
I'll go first. So I gotta give you the flavor text, right?
Yep.
Alright, the flavor text, it says, it signals its emotions with its melodies. Scientists are studying these melodic patterns.
I want to say I know what it is, because that sounds like, yeah, that sounds like one of the Pokemon that just got released. But at the same time, it's like, so do I have to guess what set it's from too, or no, just the name? I think it was just the name, because guessing
the
the
name
set
of the
too-
Pokemon.
The name of the Pokemon. Meloetta.
No,
No.
it's not Meloetta.
Okay, so I think we get like 5 points, and then whenever you get something wrong or ask a question, it's -1 point.
Okay, so you got 4 points now.
Okay, what type is it?
Grass.
Grass? Oh, is it Cricketune?
Yeah. It's the Crown Zenith Galarian Gallery.
Okay, okay.
I like this card. That's why I first off. I love that card.
You're gonna hate me for this one. You're genuinely gonna hate me for this one.
It's-
So I got 3 points on that one.
Yeah, you got 3 points.
Alola, where it's warm all year around, is a comfortable environment for this Pokemon. Sometimes you'll even see it outside of deserts.
Sandy Gast?
No.
I just guessed Sandy Gast. Oops.
No.
Give me your stage.
Basic.
Out in the desert. Basic Mon. It definitely sounds like it's from Sun and Moon. From the Alola.
You're gonna hate me for this.
Give me a typing.
Dark.
And it's not Sandy Gal. Okay, I'm gonna say Palossand?
No.
Okay.
You got 1 guess or 1 question and then a guess.
Why did I say Palossand? It's a basic.
Yeah.
I just
You want
thought
to take
of
that back? I'll let you take that
Okay.
back.
I guess I'll ask another question. So it's a dark, basic.
You can just ask any question. I'll just let you ask any. You've lost already. You can just ask any question.
Okay, yeah.
You can ask like what set it's from. You can ask anything about the card.
Okay, I guess I'll ask what set it's from.
Sun and Moon Unbroken Bonds. You have
Oricorio.
No.
Dang it.
0 points.
What was it?
Sandile.
Oh, I thought Sandile. It was dark.
With the attack Grandiose Fangs. If your opponent's Pokemon is knocked out by damage from this attack, this Pokemon's attacks do 120 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon during your next turn.
What?
I actually kind of want to look at that Sandile line, so I'm going to look at that Sandile line. But I think that's the end of the podcast.
I guess I should have said Sandile because I was thinking of the new card from Black Bull. I was like, oh yeah, the art's got like little sand, but I don't think
But
it's that.
but I said
I was
Alola,
like,
and I just
Alola.
screwed
It's
you
like
over.
Alola. This is Sun and Moon, and it is from Sun and Moon.
It is from Sun and Moon Unbroken Bonds, but it is not a Sun and Moon gen Pokemon.
Damn.
So, I think that's where we're going to end the podcast today.
Yeah.
If y'all enjoyed, please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. Comment down below what you want us to talk about on the next episode. Maybe we'll talk about it. Who knows? So,
Most of the tablet here.
thank you all for watching, and we will see you on the next episode of the Milk Bridge.